Folks, it's Brian Kelm from Brian Kelm Productions here with Michael and Tricia Minturn from Michael's Portrait Design. Had the honor and privilege to work with them for Lucas and Nicole's Weifel's wedding, Saturday, September 5th, 2009, over Labor Day weekend. And I'm here today to share with them and talk with them about their experience of working with me. So, Michael and Tricia, thank you for taking your time with me today.
Thanks, Brian. We'd like to say that working with Brian was just a blast. Very organized guy. Came in, made sure all the events were ran well, were ran on a timely manner. I just don't think that in this day and age you get so many people that spin records and keep music going, but they don't have the interaction, it seems, to really bring together a good wedding party. Brian just displayed all the attributes that a good wedding entertainer would bring to a reception. Can't speak highly enough about him, and would be a wise investment to go with Brian.
When I first met Brian, you know, he was high energy. He had an assistant that day with him. So between the two of them, you know, Brian being the master of the ceremony, the wedding party came in, they were dancing right away. Brian kept the little kids entertained during the dinner hour, and you know, as soon as we were entering the dance portion of the reception, you know, people were on the floor. They were on the floor the whole time we were there. We were only there for an hour, hour and a half, you know, but the floor was always packed, and I think that it's so important to have that for the reception. The bride and groom want everybody to be out there having a good time, and to have the floor always busy, the music always a nice mix between the high energy, a little bit of the slower songs. And even now when I talk to Nicole, you know, she's always smiling when I say, hey, we talked to Brian today, and even Lori, the mother, you know, just smiles from year to year. So going with Brian, Kelm Productions, I just can't say enough for them.
When a bride and groom are looking at my services, you know, I provide premium entertainment services. Why would you recommend them go with a premium service versus saving a few bucks and taking a risk, maybe finding somebody cheaper, or just maybe somebody just cross off a list and be done with it? Any insights there?
Brian, when we talk to bride and grooms, you know, what we tell them is if you hire someone who truly does this for a living and has years of experience behind them, it makes their wedding day so much nicer, because they don't have to worry about, is this person going to, you know, entertain? Is this person going to be taking all the pictures that we want them to take? As far as Brian Kelm Productions, he's a professional, and along with being professional, you do have the professional expense, but there are things that you can cut corners on, and I think your entertainment is just not one of them, because that will be there for the next 5-6 hours of the whole evening.
Certainly, we've all been to good parties and we've all been to bad parties. I'd like to say that, or think that Brian runs a good party, bottom line. Worth every penny that he charges. And if you're looking for someone to take charge of your reception and make it a no-brainer, fun evening for everyone, Brian Kelm Productions should be your choice.